Fire.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay,
All right, we in
I'm in
this
the
bitch.
computer.
Let me make sure.
It's me. I'm in here.
All
Got a
right.
nice cup of tea.
We're only
Right
only
on.
only 2 minutes late. We did it. Only 2 minutes late. We're
Damn.
good. We're chilling.
Fastidious.
All right. Welcome everyone. I guess we could just go ahead and get started. I have the list of the questions and names over here. If we didn't get to your question today, I'm sorry. But we got like 200 responses, so we had to cut that down a good bit.
Crazy.
Yeah. All right. First question. Let's go with okay. I've seen this one asked quite a bit on like Reddit and shit. Is every song on Just Tired 2 a sequel to the songs on Just Tired?
Um, Not purposely, but does it sound that way?
Well, I've seen people on Reddit post like an analysis like this song next to this song and like how they sound similar. Like each song sounds similar to like the corresponding one.
That's crazy. I'd say Wilt is probably the only one intentionally that we're like went back and was like, oh, because that beat is like from a long time ago.
Hmm.
But me and Marlon just recorded on it, so we're like, yeah, let me record on something from like a minute ago now and like capture that sound. So I guess that's like kind of Muskrat part two
Okay, yeah.
in a way.
All right, and then Aiden, if you want to go. Oh, his mic's not working now.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
There
There
we
we
go,
go.
there
Okay. All right. Meow asks, will you be switching up your sound after this project?
So just tired two is now like I spent this went the whole year without dropping a project, which is just kind of like an insane thing to do. Sorry, but been working on a lot of stuff this year. Um, just tired. One was crazy, and I made it in like a week. Just tired one, and then this one took a year. It's really crazy. So for the next one, it'll probably be 10 years before I make it. So the sound now, I'm back on my. I've been back in my like the stuff that I've been making for the past like 6 months is like, um, glitz, just like old Joey shit. I'm back on my pretty boy shit. Just having fun, pretty boy shit.
All
So
right.
what's the question? What was the question again?
Oh,
My mic seems to not want to work.
he's
Will you
laughing.
be switching up your sound after the project?
Yes,
Okay.
but that's not forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be
Mm.
messing around with sounds. It's just the nod shit takes a lot of like out of you to do. It's like a really draining sound, drain gang sound. It just takes a lot to like make those types of songs. Like it's a lot goes into it. So with the stuff that's coming out after this will be like more happy, upbeat. But I'll be returning to it, I'm sure.
All right. Post Reality wants to know how involved was DJ Ken and what it was like to work with him.
DJ Ken's awesome. So me and Smokey, we were like thinking DJ Dabs. Shouts out DJ Dabs on the first one. Legendary guy. That's the homie. He hosted the first one with DJ Smokey for the culture, and the second one I was like we should get like a different DJ to do it. Just I don't know. And Ken was like, obviously Ken is a legend. Been trying to work with him for a minute, and he Damn, I just forgot. I just remembered that there was a beat, a DJ Smokey, DJ Ken beat that was supposed to go on the tape that didn't make it. But maybe there'll be like a deluxe version or something. But I met Ken in LA. He was hella cool. And yeah, he sent his tags and like we sent him the songs and he put the things on it, the tags on it. Some DJ shit.
Real.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Shouts out Ken.
Speaking of the switching up your sound question, would you this question's from Kibo. Would you and Shed ever do more tracks like In This Club? And if so, would it ever be something you guys would commit to do a whole project or EP in that style?
So that's like that song is like a mixture of both styles, I feel. It's like the first half. It's not even out yet. And that's not the
No.
title of the song. But that's gonna be probably the next thing to come out. But that is like, mixture of like the glitz shit with nod elements, like ambient, but then it's like, yeah, it's just, it's a crossover. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of weird experimental messing around stuff, a lot of dance stuff. I have fun making that shit. The homies are really good at making that, so yeah, you'll hear more crazy stuff soon.
Aiden.
Oh, yep. Sorry, was somebody acting up in chat. Alrighty. Let's see. How did Svogly Tell come to be? Like, I want to see some studio sessions footage because, oh my god, and then a couple fire emojis from 112 John.
So that I've been listening to D for a minute, and I followed him, and he's like, hit me up, and there wasn't a studio session. It was like I made an open and I sent it to him, and he sent it back, and then Marlon tweaked on the end parts. All right, so all right. Let me really break it down. So from his engineer, I got the Pro Tools session, and there was pieces of his verse that he didn't use, like leftover shit. So there's like bars in there that he didn't use in the verse that we use in the chops, and we like added into the song afterwards, like that I found in the session.
That's sick. That song is crazy. I love that
Yeah,
shit.
Marlon tweaked on that.
He did.
All right, so Phonic Boy on Dope asks, will there be Just Tired 2 merch? I will gladly give you more money.
Just Hired 2 merch is in the works. It's gonna be really crazy. It's gonna be a collab merch with some friends, some brands, some artists. Can't say too much, but yeah, there's gonna be some stuff coming.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Sis15 asks, what compels you to feature new artists in your songs, like with Yapo, JJ, and Diora in Just Tired 2? I.e., their style, mutual interest in each other's music, etc. And do they come to you, or do you come to them for features? And is there anyone you would like to feature in a song that you haven't been able to yet? That's a long question.
So yeah, with that one, it was just like people that I'm fans of that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like music that I listen to. And these songs are like pretty, I don't want to say old, you know what I'm saying, but they're from the beginning of last year or like mid last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Yapo verse. Like there's a song from Yapo that's called Kung Pao Trilogy. And when we were on tour, we were just like listening to that song OD, and like even way before that, and like I brought Yapo out. I don't know if he sent me the verse before we did a show with him, when I brought them out or after, but yeah, it's just like people that I'm fans of really. So there was some other people that I wanted on the tape as well that I'll probably work with on future projects like Flash. Definitely want him on stuff. McConan. Uh, those are two people that I want to work with and I've talked to, so that will happen at some point.
All right. So we have a question from somebody named Moon. They said, "You keep making references to Italian food in your music. Sfogliatello is an example, but you also had a song named Burrata. Are you Italo-American by any chance?"
No, I'm not Italian, but but I have a huge respect for Italian American culture. I watch Sopranos all the time and eat Italian food, and I live in the Italian district, so I'm around a lot of Italian stuff. So I don't know. I like to just like interesting words for these. Happens to be all food words, but they're just like fun. But I think I do that with French shit a lot too,
Mm.
where I say a lot of stuff in French in my songs. But I actually am French Canadian, so that makes sense. But no, I'm not Italian.
Do you speak fluent French?
I don't speak French at all.
All right. So 8 Ickle Ox wants to know what's your top 3 songs across both Just Tired EPs projects.
Oh man, I have to look at the songs. Top three songs. Let's see here. One sec. You guys hear my mechanical keyboard?
We don't actually.
Just a little bit. It's really quiet though.
Yeah, your noise suppression is
Alright,
good.
And that's the top three songs. Sviadel is definitely one of my favorites. It's so hard because when I think of like Just Tired 1 and 2, I don't think about the songs. I think about like it as a project because they're so short. Um, let me see. I'm gonna find my own project on Spotify. I think Sublingual is really. I like that song a lot. Muskrat is awesome. Oh, it's really hard to say, but yeah, I'd probably give those the top three.
Mm-hmm.
Sublingual, Muskrat, and Sweeto.
Nice. Okay, and I'm gonna steal this question before the other mods can, because this might be the best question of the whole thing. This question is from God, 500K or dinner with net spend.
Um, I'd say a 500K dinner with net spend.
Damn, that's real. All right, Aiden.
Yep. Kind of on the topic of the albums and stuff. Will we get the pleasure to see you in Europe?
Hmm.
From
Yeah,
Camille Fleur, I think.
for sure. I've been waiting to come back to Europe for a while. We gotta go We gotta come back to Europe. I've been planning a Euro tour, but it hasn't been. I just want it to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect. But yes, I'm coming.
All right. So Rocco wants to know if there's any plans on another like performance art piece, like how Joey Sleeping was, and maybe like some Opium College stuff as well.
Yeah, I think um I want to do another Joey sleeping thing soon. Um, but I think it'll be out of the country. Um, yeah, and also we want to do more things like the shed show that was outdoors. I think
Mm-hmm.
we want to do a lot more stuff like that. Um, once the weather's right, we'll be coming in hot with a bunch of crazy shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. This question's from Aiden. What are your main goals for 2024?
2024, I don't know. It's just stuff is kind of crazy right now in general in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay grounded and I don't know, remember what's important and not lose sight of, it's easy to lose sight of shit. So I think that's my goal is to just stay level headed through all the craziness that's to come.
That's real.
Israel. All right. So from Sunco, any plans for a Buyer's Remorse 2 or something similar to that sound?
Yeah, so I'm working on an album right now, and I would say it's gonna be a mix of kind of like everything, but more so like glitz, ziz type of thing, Rudy to booty, um, and there's some songs that are maybe what was it, Buyer's Remorse? That's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure so much Buyer's Remorse, but definitely vocals similar to that, maybe. But I'm thinking a little bit like going a little bit earlier with stuff like more like 2019 vibes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you already answered this partially earlier, but what's your like actual dream collaboration? Like someone you would want to work on in the future that's like because I feel like the artist you stated earlier, that's like easy right now. Like you already have the connection. So who's like someone you really, really want to work with?
Hmm. I think I answered this before, and I think I said Lil Wayne
Mm.
or Dead or Alive. I said Lil Wayne or Daniel Johnson. But who I want to work with, I would love to work with A.G. Cook.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I thought I had one, but I didn't. Um, Irelia Dodge asks, want to know when you're gonna tour the United States again.
2024.
2024.
There's some cities that I didn't hit that I definitely want to come back to.
Hell yeah. Aiden.
All right. From Shanda Scherer, why didn't you title your album Just Too Tired? Is it because of attention to retail? Would have been cool to see your discography come full circle with its titles.
uh, I don't know. Nothing's canon.
Hmm.
We're like outside of the canon now. It's like we gotta break everything. Two is the new
The jo-
one.
2 is the
Every-
new one.
2 is the new one.
Yeah,
the Joey verse.
yeah.
Vista wants to know your opinion on Fortnite Joey and maybe some other accounts that have come out recently.
I don't know too much about Fortnite Joey, but I want to get really good at Fortnite, and then we can 1v1,
Hell yeah.
and then I want to be Fortnite Joey.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So if we 1v1 and he beats me, he can be Fortnite Joey, and if I win, then I get to be Fortnite Joey.
You heard it here
Damn.
first,
That's
Fortnite
huge.
Joey. You heard it here first.
Fortnite Joey, he's coming for
He
you.
challenged you.
There's a new Fortnite Joey in town, bro.
Fighting for the title.
So, Silent Hill 3 asked, perhaps this would have been more appropriate as a Just Tired 1 question, but what inspired you to name your projects Just Tired?
So Just Tired was like, let me not give it. Let me. So Just Tired was like when I thought of it, it was like this brain explosion. No, Just Tired is like, when someone asks like, are you high or whatever? And you're like, no, I'm just tired. Or are you okay? It's like, no, I'm just tired. So yeah, that's where Just Tired came from.
Bet. Aiden.
Oh, I'm sorry. From from Givi103 asks, when is Just Tired 3 coming out?
I don't know if there's gonna be a Just Tired 3.
Mm.
And if there is, I don't know if it's gonna be music. I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
All right. Gianni86 wants to know where the inspiration for the Serenity Prayer on track 1, They Know, where that inspiration came from. And he said, very wise quote.
So the Serenity Prayer is when you're Just Tired 2 is pretty much for me it's the death of Nod. It's pretty much we went as far as we could with the music as ambient as we could and with drugs and like rehab and stuff. The Serenity Prayer is like a very popular prayer for recovering addicts. So I wanted to include that in the music.
Nice. Siebes asks, what's your favorite CS:GO knife? If you have one.
I don't know. I don't have a favorite CS:GO knife. I only played Gun Game and they took away Gun Game, so I don't play it anymore.
I love Gun Game. It's just fire.
I hope they put it back.
They have to.
Okay, this isn't on the questions list, but it kind of spawned from the Just Tired 3 tape, or Just Tired 3 question. Have you ever considered doing, like, I guess a kind of a visual sort of album, kind of like Cabin or Lake House?
Yeah, I'd love to do something like that. I've had ideas for like music videos where it's, not a typical rap music video where it's like a storytelling thing. And, once I have the resources to do stuff like that, definitely, I'm gonna go crazy just abusing money to be able to like bring, my ideas into real life. But yeah, definitely would love to do something like that.
All right, so Dr. Apes wants to know if there will ever be an Attention to Retail 2 or sequels to any like other EPs you've dropped in the past.
I don't think so. I think those stand alone as what they are. But there's gonna be similar music, but yeah, not part twos, because like the reason why there's a Just Higher 2 is because it's like it's an ode to like, mixtape era stuff that I grew up listening to. So
Quiddle asks, what's your favorite piece of clothing that you own that holds the most sentimental value to you? Or just value in general?
oh man. Sentimental value in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The 7 layer.
This one cost a pretty penny. Sentimental value? Oh man. Hold on, I got one. This is yeah, let me do a reveal. I'll turn off the camera. One sec. Last Christmas we did Secret Santa, and Marlon happened to be my Secret Santa. And this is what I got for my Secret Santa gift.
Little Big Smoke. That's funny as fuck.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
No Auto Shed on Reddit asked, when did you realize music could be your career?
I've always been doing music since I was like 9, so it's been years now. But I've always had the mindset of like I need to make music out of necessity. Like I have to create. Um, so I was always like, I just need to make music from a place of love and not like monetary value. So I never really like made it with the intention of making money, and I feel like that's when you know stuff gets bad. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I
And
agree.
like that's why it took me so long to do Just Tired too, because I was like, making a lot of stuff and putting stuff out that I liked, but obviously was like not for me. But like Just Tired too, it's like the features are like my friends and like people I listen to. You know what I'm saying? That's like it's an art piece.
Yeah.
So like I guess when I noticed it was like a career thing was when Guardball and Zoom started blowing up and it started getting like, a lot of motion, and I was like, oh okay, like this is serious.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't try to like I try to, like I said, stay grounded and not think of it as like a cash grab or anything like that. Like I really spend a lot of time. People probably don't like understand what goes into the music, and like yeah, it's like I'm recording myself. I don't go to studios. I'm recording myself. I'm mixing myself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like mastering these things. Like I made a cover art, like stuff like that. So it's it's as me as possible. It's not like there's a team, besides the producers, which are extremely important to the sound, and everybody that worked on the just like 1 and 2 is just like big shout out to everybody that made those beats. It's like drove the sound,
Hmm.
and also Marlon for doing the chops on everything, and DJ Smoke and DJ Ken for hosting it. But yeah.
Your mic
All
is
right.
a little quieter. I think you moved the microphone a little bit. Yeah.
Hello.
That's perfect.
All right. Ike wants to know about when you got into fingerboarding.
In middle school, I was just everyone had tech decks and stuff, and then looking up um, videos online, you kind of like fall into that. Everyone that fingerboards knows when you're into like when I was a kid, I was into skating, graffiti, all that type of shit. And yeah, fingerboarding was just something that kind of stuck. And it's like it's weird because it's like one of those things that like so many people fingerboard, but that nobody like talks about it, or it's like which is really funny. But literally, like I know like Facey and Marlon because of fingerboarding.
Damn.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, like every like all of this is almost because of fingerboarding in a
Hmm.
weird way.
I guess I do kind of have an off the wall question that I saw sort of from chat. Have you ever considered doing like an actual like kind of DJ Screw esque like chopped and screwed tape of like some of your other
Mm.
songs?
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be awesome if I could get a real um there's a couple screw DJs that I used to listen to growing up, like OG Ron C and I think Drobitussin
Mm.
was somebody that used to like chop and screw like Michael Jackson song on YouTube in like 2011. Like this is like old school shit, but yeah, it'd be awesome to do something like that.
Hell yeah.
Nikki Poo asks, "What is your creative process?"
So for Just Tired 2, obviously it was, getting really fried in making music. Um Same with mixing.
Mhm.
Like there's the Nod Water pictures of me literally on the couch like this with a laptop, and that's me mixing Just Tired 2, and like from beginning to end, like that's how stuff was created. And it's like I don't know, I kind of took like a method actor approach to it. It's just like, yeah, I need to make this, which is not true. I don't need to be high to make, because Just Tired 1, like, yeah, I was high, but not nearly as high as I was for this. But yeah, and that's like that's so like I would record the songs, have rough drafts or whatever, and then like come back to it. And the mixing is what takes forever. Like so, recording will take you know an hour or so at most to record a song. But then I'm coming back to it, like mixing it, leaving it alone, coming back, just like doing it in layers. So there's a lot of like layers to it, and then there's it starts with like the producers, of course, like I have so many friends that are sending beats and stuff, and just like going through, and like I have, like I said, that one song "Will" is produced by DJ Smokey and EG, and like that beat is from the time of Just Tired 1.
Mm.
Like it's from a while ago. So like going because I wanted to like capture that sound also. So like going back and like finding beats and same with like Iokira was a big part of the first project. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Aokira.
peace.
Before he passed, he sent a whole bunch of beats for Just Tired 2. Um, and he really like pioneered the sound. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like Grog was Iokira, and that was kind of like the first song that I would say was really like a nod song.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Um, but yeah, it starts there. It starts with the production, which I can't like express how grateful I am for these people that I work with is just insane. And then like for me to be able to even make something on those beats, like I don't know, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Um, Camille Flower asks, "What should we expect when you go full pop?"
Full pop. Um, a lot of elective surgeries, a lot of, all, all of that. I mean, just fully going for it. Everything that I've ever spoke about, I've already done, but just taking it to the next level.
Hell yeah.
But staying grounded as well, but also going full Hollywood.
uh, oh, I have a question that I've seen on the Reddit quite a bit. Have you and Shed joined the Illuminati yet?
No, never. We're like the new. I don't want to say new Illuminati because that's evil. We're like the anti-Illuminati.
Yeah,
We're like
the
we're like the left.
unilluminati.
Yeah, it's like the left and right image, like Illuminati, and it's like Shed because we're like influencing culture in just the same amount of ways, but
Mhm.
in a
A positive way.
Like
positive
DC
way.
versus Marvel, DC versus Capcom, whatever shit like that.
Yeah.
um, Aiden or Goat, if you guys have one.
I've seen a few people ask your thoughts on Rhode Island.
Mm.
My thoughts on Rhode Island. Well, this is where there's a lot of misinformation saying that I'm from Attleboro. I'm not from Massachusetts. I'm from Rhode Island, born and raised. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably end up settling down in Rhode Island or
Mm.
New England, and I'll buy a big. Rhode Island's awesome. Everyone should come visit. It's really small. We got everything here, though.
Uh, I thought I saw one more. Yes.
I seen someone say, "Has Joey been to Pawtucket?" Yeah, I went to school. I went to school in Pawtucket.
Someone, there was another person that said something about Woonsocket.
Woonsocket, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a town
Woonsocket,
in
yeah,
Rhode Island. Maybe.
Woonsocket. Yeah, is it Woonsocket, Rhode Island, or no? That's Worcester. Yeah, Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
Mm.
I don't know much about Woonsocket, but I wear the Worcester hat in the movie video. That's a minor league team from Worcester, Mass, which used to be a team in Pawtucket that was the Pawtucket Paw Sox,
Mhm.
and they moved over to Worcester.
Um, let's see. Who is this guy? Oleg asks, how do you like the work of Young Lean, and are you inspired by him?
Of course, I think almost everybody is inspired by
Yeah.
that time in music. Shouts out to Lean. Shouts out to all Sad Boys Drain.
Hmm.
I was around for the beginning of that stuff and was making stuff at that time. So it's just like cool to see like, people that were making pretty much net art music, like Suicide Year and like people like that. It was just, I don't know, it was like a whole thing. So them to like go on to like work with Travis Scott and whoever else is just like really
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah, definitely. All right. That is all the questions we have, actually. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Round of applause.
We took a few out of chat just to extend it a little bit. I hope everyone enjoyed. Now, are there any questions you have for us or your community?
Yep.
Whoa.
Flipping
What
it
do you
up.
think of the album?
It's fucking great, dude.
For
It's
real.
awesome.
It's so
I love
good.
it. So good.
It's so good.
Ever
Thanks.
since like you first showed, I never know how to pronounce this, so I just say how many milligrams. Ever since you first
Yeah.
showed that on Instagram Live, that's like been like the number one video on my channel. That's like the number one question I get asked is like, when's this dropping? When's this dropping? And like I would listen to that shit
Yeah.
constantly. Like it's stuck in everyone's heads. Like I've seen multiple posts on the Reddit that's like, dude, like for the past week since he like dropped it, like this has been stuck in my head.
Yeah. Nah, Dior is a really talented artist, and when he sent that verse back, it was just like
Hmm.
mind blowing how spot on it was.
Yeah.
And then like with like this, so like I forget which bars weren't used in his verse that we used. Like
Hmm.
I'm sipping on lean,
I'm a lean, not fall.
I lean not fall. That wasn't in his, like that was like something he didn't use.
That's
And I
crazy.
was like,
Damn.
this has to go in there. And then yeah, what's the other one? I think it was another lean bar that's
I'm
in there.
sipping on lean and I fell right to hell. Is it that one?
Yeah, and I fell
Yeah.
right to hell. Yeah, that
That was
wasn't used, and
Diora?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
and I was like, this has to go in there. And Marlon just took. I sent Marlon the stems, and he just chopped it up to say
He did his
green
shit.
white pill. Yeah, blue white pill. That's crazy.
That song is so good, dude.
Thank you.
All right, I think.
Music video coming for that soon. Also,
Yeah.
it's in the works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that gonna be the only music video for Just Tired 2, or do you think there's gonna be others?
Um, I don't know honestly, because the first one, what was there's only Garbanzo, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, this might have to just be the only music,
One.
the only
Yeah.
music video.
Now, I did want to ask. I don't know how much you can answer this, but when are you gonna drop next,
When?
or like a time
Um,
frame?
I want to say next month,
Fire.
hopefully. If not in March, but I'm sure there'll be, little songs that come out
Mm-hmm.
here and there, whatever DJs want to upload it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and yeah, there's a lot of Shed Theories stuff coming out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, bet.
Cave is really fire,
I can't wait for
and
Cave.
that's coming
So
soon.
cool.
That's like with Cave, that's like the true death of Nod, I'd say.
Mm,
It's just like it's crazy.
that's sick. All right, unless anyone else has questions, or you have anything else you want to say?
Nah, Joey,
just
did you
wanna
get
thank-
Five Guys earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm
I
eating
feel
that shit right now, bro. And I was just thinking, like, do they always give you two like patties? Is that like their normal shit?
Mhm.
Yeah, I accidentally ordered an extra patty because I thought it was gonna be double, and that's why it has had, like
Triple?
four.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, bro. This shit is OD. I didn't know that they like do double every time. But that's my only input.
I got free toppings.
They do got free toppings.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
I love Five Guys.
But yeah, no, thank you, everybody that helped make this happen, and thank you everybody that sat here and listened to my incoherent rambling about my little art project. I appreciate it. Really
Yeah, shout
it
out
means
y'all,
a lot.
bro.
Real shit.
Yeah, it really means the world
course.
to us that like being able to like make something like that and have an audience for it is kind of like
Who understands it? Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
that's
so
like
fire.
insane. So it's awesome. Thank you everybody. Thank you everyone that worked on the tape as well.
Hmm.
Rest in peace, Kira.
Rest in peace.
That's peace.
And
Rest in peace.
2024, here we come.
It's gonna be big.
Big year. Movie.
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 All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Yeah,
doing
thank
this,
you.
answering everyone's questions. I think everyone had a great time. I'm reading chat on my phone, and everyone seems to.
Oh yeah.
I've really enjoyed it so far. So
Yeah, thank you to everybody who showed up.
Yeah,
This
thank
is a
you,
huge
everyone.
turnout.
huge turnout. Yeah, so many people joined when you posted that story, and
I bet.
we haven't had as many bad actors as we thought. So
That's
it's been
awesome.
pretty peaceful. It's been pretty nice.
Awesome. I love to hear that.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it here. Hopefully everyone enjoyed.
Alright.
Yeah. Real.
Night, everybody.
Good night,
It was
everyone.
great.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night, Joey.